Okay. All right, so we're going to begin with Yoga Sculpt, some Yoga Sculpt moves, resistance moves, and then we'll slide into our ball practice, which will make it all worth it in the end, right? We'll feel good about ourselves, and then we'll move into a little reward section, all right? So let's start at the top of the mat. As usual, I'm going to be going sideways and forward just so you guys can see stuff. Okay, so top of the mat, and you'll want to have your weights set up so you can easily grab on and select which size you want, all right? You might hear my timer in the background, but this will keep us on task, all right? So beginning at the top of the mat, bring your feet hip distance apart. Let's take our arms up and stretch big, wide through the arms. Bring our palms together right over the head, and then just interlace your fingers, press the palms up. So you want to just start to really get established in the feet and then extending up through the arms. Take a breath in and then exhale, look down, stretch the neck out here, looking straight down the body. Inhale, press the arms straight, look up, and then exhale and look down. And one more time, stretch, press, and look up. Inhale, and then exhale, looking straight down. Good, zip the feet together, and then take a hold of your wrist, side bend to one side, squeeze the legs in. And here's when we start to establish that Samana Vayu, that inward moving energy, which is core, right? It's establishing, pushing down through your feet, sliding your hips, and reaching. Now look down to the side you're bending. Just look down at that foot. Take a breath in through the nose, exhale out. Let's start to build the heat. One more time, inhale. Exhale, look down. And then back to center, nice and strong. Switch sides. Opposite hand takes opposite wrist. Gaze down, right? Pull up and in with your belly. Pull it in and up. And then squeeze the legs together. Take a breath in. And exhale out. Good, one more time, inhale. And exhale. Nice, back to center, inhale. And then widen your feet out, come into forward fold. Opposite hands, opposite elbows. Let your head relax, let your spine be long, and bend your knees a little bit, right? You can kind of slide side to side, rock the weight side to side. Take a breath in and a breath out. Good, one more time, breath in and breath out. All right, fingertips to the shins, rising halfway, inhale and exhale and fold. Good, rise, inhale and exhale, getting your breath right into it, building heat. One more time, inhale through nose, exhale. Good, now step back into high plank and begin to pull the core in as you lift your hips up and then lower your hips back down. So right in line with shoulders and feet, inhale, lift your hips and exhale and drop down right into that plank. One more time, inhale, pull up and in and exhale, down and hold. Start to do little knee taps here. So we're gonna warm up, start to build the heat right away since we have a shorty, right? 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, now bring both knees down, shift back, coming into wisdom pose, but you're gonna keep your head up, right? Looking forward, you're gonna keep it active tonight, right here. Pull forward, coming into modified plank. Hold here, core's engaged, and then pull back and bring it back to wisdom. And then inhale right away, come forward, and then use your core to pull back. And then keep doing that, inhaling and exhaling. Right, and all this movement's initiated from your core, pulling it up and in to pull back, and then coming forward, and then just kind of hold and freeze and then pull back. Resisting in both directions, breathing. One more time, exhale as you go back, inhale as you come forward. All right, let's warm up those triceps. Bring your palms down and fingers facing, okay? And you can just bend halfway here and press, right? So you just want to keep it nice and kind of shallow right now. Don't go too deep. Making sure your setup is good. You get your elbows going out to the side. 3, 2, 1, and then go all the way down to the earth. All right, now let's build the back muscles and let's just get those activated. Gaze down, hands are on the earth. Don't push up so much, just use the back muscles to lift and just come up a little bit. It's like that little bitty cobra, and then lower back down again. Good, and then find your breath, inhale and exhale. So this just gets those back muscles firing without overdoing. Inhale and exhale, and also feel the stretch in the front of the body. Breathe in, expand your belly, exhale, lower. Let's do that twice more. Inhale and exhale. Resist the urge to come up too high. Inhale, back muscles, exhale, lower back down again. Now we're gonna test ourselves. Hands are back, palms up. Inhale the arms up as high as you can, and then lift your torso up. Right, gaze up, and then add your legs if you want. Breathe in and breathe out. Now the thumbs are facing, so just start to pulse the thumbs towards the center line. You can bring your gaze down to the earth. Try to lift those arms high and keep your arms super straight. 3, 2, and 1. Good, and then all the way to the earth. All right, let's push up into a strong high plank. You can leave your knees down if you want. Inhale, press right up, and exhale, right up into that high plank. Hold here, go right back to those knee taps here. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go to downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Just relax your head, get long. Release that neck. Right away, you can pedal out, bring in one heel down and the other. Breathe in and breathe out. All right, so we're gonna do some sun salutations here. Here, coming into the end of our warm up, and then we're gonna get into two or three rounds of weights, all right? All right, so pausing here in your downward facing dog. Gaze forward, walk your feet to the hands. Rise up right away to strong standing pose. Take your arms up wide, inhale, and then go right back into your forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, and then step back to high plank and exhale. Go knee taps for 3, 2, 1. And you're gonna lower down into low plank. Bring your knees down, lower all the way down into low plank. We're going for those 3 little mini cobras here. Inhale, that's 1, and then exhale, lower. Do that twice more, inhale. And you can build it when you feel your back's ready and strong. One more time, inhale, and exhale. Go right back to those tricep pulsations. Arms are straight, thumbs are, just pulse your thumbs to each other. Add the legs here. Good, 3, 2, 1, all the way down to the earth. Good, strong push up when you're ready. Inhale, and then power right up into that push up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in, and breath out. Gaze at the top of the mat, walk your feet to your hands. Rise up nice and strong. Inhale, exhale, right into forward fold. Bend your knees, melt down. Half lift, inhale. Back to plank, exhale. Good, going for the knee taps. 3, 2, 1. Good, then to the earth. Lower down, all the way down. Inhale for cobra 3 times. Inhale, exhale. Start to build it now. Breathe, stretch and lift. You can add a little push through the hands if you're ready. Building it up, all the way to the earth. Going for the triceps. This time just pulse up to the sky. Palms are flat. Get a straight arm here. You can add the legs. Breathe in and breathe out. Check in with your breathing. If you feel like you're panting, just slow things down. In and out through your nose. 3, 2, 1, and then bring the hands down to the earth. Get ready for that really nice strong push-up. Take a breath in, and then right away, right up into that strong push-up, and then downward facing dog. Breath in, and breath out. Drop your heels. Good. Top of the mat, walk your feet, rise up, inhale, sweep the arms big, palms come together, forward fold, exhale. Rise halfway, inhale, and then step back to plank. Knee taps for 3, 2, 1, and then to the earth, all the way down. Cobra here, so you go right into one cobra here, one cobra. And if you're ready for up dog, go for it. 2, 1, Downward facing dog. Exhale. Woo. Drop the heels and melt towards the legs. Looking at the right and looking at the left. Work the neck out here. Good. And then eyes to the top of the mat. Walk your feet and rise up to standing. Palms come together. And just rest right here at the top of the mat. Pause here. Good. Getting ready for our first interval. It's going to be biceps in lunge. Let me just make sure no one's waiting. Okay, good. All right. The first interval, you're going to go ahead and I would say grab heavy weights because we're going to be in our split squat, right? So right foot's going to be forward, back foot's back, and you're up on the ball of your back foot. All right. So coming into our first interval, we're going to mix it up with biceps. So just regular roll biceps here. And I'll call it out. And breathing. Now this time I really want you to focus on breathing in and out through your nose. Smooth in and smooth out. Good. 3, 2, 1. Here, last 10 seconds. Let's just do an alternating speed round here. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, top of the mat. Set your weights down, and we'll do a round here. Inhale, arms go high. Exhale, forward fold. Step back to high plank. Knee taps for 3, 2, 1. All the way down to the earth. Low plank. Upward facing or cobra, inhale. And downward facing dog, exhale. Good. Top of the mat, walk your feet. And then second set, take your weights. We're going for triceps here, not second set, second exercise. Overhead triceps. Yep, I see you guys. Go ahead, press up. Just press your palms, press your fists up to the sky. All right, and then just to make it a little bit more of a compound move, get on one leg. Like, who doesn't need practice in balance these days? Every day, but these days. Woo, 3, 2, 1. Okay, weights down. Step back to high plank. Shoulder taps now. We're going to move on. Shoulder taps. 3, 2, 1. All right, lower down, low plank. I'm choosing to put my knees down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And then downward facing dog. Exhale. Beautiful. Top of the mat. Walk your feet. All right, take your weights. Going for delts. So here, you can use lighter heavy. Just start to raise the arms. Your arms are bent, right? You stay, keep your arms bent, and you're bringing your arms out in front, right? Initiating the lift from your shoulders. And if it's too hard doing both, then all you do is alternate like this, okay? Sometimes that just feels better. You feel like you can get the move better, right? 3, 2, and 1. All right, right weights down. Step back, high plank. Shoulder taps for 3. Keep breathing. 2, and 1. Good. Lower down, low plank. Upward facing dog cobra. Don't forget to breathe. Exhale out. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Walk your feet to the top. And just take one weight here. All right. Step your right foot back. You're going to tap down and then bring your knee up. Left arm up, right? So right hand, right foot back, and left hand up. Little balance challenge here. Right hand has the weight, right foot steps back. Okay, we got 2 sets here now because we have to switch it up. So pick your drishti point with your eyes. 2, and 1. Step to the top of the mat. Switch your weight to your left hand, right? Get it together. Left foot, left hand to the floor, and then go. Okay? So you do you. Pick your spot, put your eyes there, and keep breathing. Blowing out through the mouth, in through the nose. 3, 2, 1. Good. Good breathing, y'all. Top of the mat, right? Get our heart rate up a little bit. Take your arms up over your head. Breath in, exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. And exhale all the way to the floor now. All right, just go all the way down to the earth. Right, pick up your light weights. And we're going for triceps here. So palms are gonna face up. You have your light weights here. If you don't have light weights, then no weights. Start to pulse here. All right, good. Now flip your palms facing each other. Yeah, good, center line. So the end of your weights are to the sky. Now flip your palms to the floor and the top of your hands are up to the ceiling. Look down, 3, 2, 1, and then relax a second. Bring your weights up front, dump them off. Breathe in and breathe out. All right, bring your hands back in. Look down at the floor. Push yourself up into your strongest high plank push-up. Go. Push, breathe, and feel that core power right there. 2 and 1. Lift your hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Breath in and breath out. Pedal it out. All righty. All right, round 2. Look forward, walk your feet to the top and pick up your weights again. Okay, coming back into biceps now. We're gonna do alternating here, opposite elbow or opposite shoulder. Right, and so kind of in a hammer. Yep. Resist on the way up and resist on the way down. Up to the shoulder and then push down. Good. 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna start to stack a little bit here. Go right into our triceps. So bring the palms together over the head here. Gonna press straight up. Get on one foot. Keep your belly firm and breathe. Good. Good. Breathe. Now I've caught myself breathing in and out of my mouth. Nope. And switch legs if you're on one foot. Good. Breathe in and breathe out. All right, weights down, bring them to your chest first, set them down in front of the mat, and step right back into high plank. Good, breathe, hold here, push through your heels, looking straight down. Lift your hips up just a little bit, and then more, and come into downward facing dog. Relax your head, breathe in, and breathe out. All righty, walk your feet to the top. Take your weights, we're going back to delts. So if you want to use heavy or light, pick them up. Delt raises here, right here, okay? Good, so heavier weights challenge, but I want you to be able to do it without straining. All right, and then just you can alternate here, just mix it up. That's it, and try not to go past your shoulder heights. You're slightly lower. And breathe in, breathe out, do 2 more. Last one. Nice. And set them down. Good. Top of the mat. Left foot steps back. Come into warrior 1. Stretch up. Breathe. Extend. Spread the palms. Spread the fingers, right? Really capture the energy and ignite the strength here. Sweep your arms back. Come into humble. All right. If you can interlace your fingers, do it, or hook your thumbs. And then squeeze your shoulder blades together right here. Breathe in. Fill that chest and breathe out. Good, and then bring your palms down to the floor. Step your right foot back and do a little chaturanga here. Glide forward to high plank, lower down to low, upward facing, inhale, and then downward facing, exhale. Breath in and breath out. Beautiful, top of the mat, walk your feet. Halfway lift, inhale, and forward fold, exhale. Right foot steps back this time, warrior 1. Bring your arms up. Stretch and breathe, right? Try to rinse out anything that's stuck. Just let it flow. Take a breath in, breath out. You can lift that back heel, drop your back heel, right? And then humble warrior, interlace or hook your thumbs, Straighten your arms, open your chest from the front, squeeze your shoulders in the back. Take a breath in and a breath out. 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. All right, walk your step forward. All right, and then pick up your light weights this time and come into chair pose. You're gonna be here in your chair. So you just sit down in it. Feet are about hip distance apart. Press your knees out. Okay, this is what it looks like. Little here. Are we just gonna go for little biceps here? All right, we're gonna change it up in a second. Okay, this is what it looks like from the side. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, now stand up and do a shoulder press and then right back down again. So you're right back in your bicep, elbows go back, press up, pull back. Reach up, pull back. 3, 2, 1. Good, and then stay up high. All right, draw down, goalpost arms. So we're gonna get into this little section where we do a lot of reps with light weights. All right, working the little stabilizers. Bring your left knee up, 2. Last 1. Switch your legs, draw down. Right, if you don't have weights, then you're just doing these moves, really creating resistance with your own body. 3, or you can use heavy if you're really into, but I wouldn't recommend. Light's good. 2, 1, you'll feel it. Hold here. Now bring it in and take it back and take it wide. Squeeze it in, take it wide. And if you need to ditch your weights, do it. Right, open and close. See how my arms are right out from my shoulders? And I'm keeping them right there in that plane. 3, 2, 1. Good, and then relax. Here, pot stirs. Keep the weight and let the weight be heavy. And just take your arm in a circle. Relax your head too. And then reverse direction. Reverse direction with that arm. This is so good for the arms just to be in this nice, relaxed mobility move. 2, 1, and then switch the arms. Go in the other direction. Good. 3, 2, 1, and then reverse. Really let it go. So you're not really trying to hold anything. You're letting that arm just dangle. Think of your favorite soup. 2, and 1. Back to center. Good. All right, lat raises to the front and to the side. Right? Again, don't go past the level of your shoulders. Right? No reason to. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Alrighty. A little bit more cardio now. Left foot's gonna step forward, take a hold of both weights this time, or one. It's up to you. Let me show you what we're doing so you know. We're doing that step down and press up. This time, reach down. And you're really getting into deep front lunge. Right? Knee's gonna stay right over that ankle. And big stretch through the core. Reach and stretch. Don't take this move for granted, right? Press it up and reach down. Both directions, you have nice power here. This is big. Get into that front leg. Now stay in the lunge, right? And just do some lunges here. Just do a lunge hold here and just row. And try to take the arm out to the side a little bit, almost like you're pulling up and out, right? That's it, good. That left hand can be on the front leg. Do 2 more. Last one. Nice. And then put both of the weights down. Step back into downward facing dog. Take a breath in. And take a breath out. Drop your heels down. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. All right, so now we're gonna bring the right foot forward. Right, take a hold of the weights here. Right, and we're gonna go right back to that move. Reach down and reach up. So jump in when you're ready. Right, and so don't start flailing around with the arm. Make it intentional. Reach and touch. So like pick a spot down by your foot and like drive down and then right up to the sky, pick a spot. And you're inhaling and you're exhaling. all about getting into that front leg. So that knees over front ankle, bending your knee as much as you can, dropping into that lunge. Think about yourself down in the concrete and coming up from like a place of strength and power. Should feel so connected to the earth. 3, good, 2, and 1. You got it. All right, stay here. Just do a couple of those rows. So you're gonna do this lunge hold. You should feel it burning in the front leg, right? Wiggle your toes up there. Feel your foot. You got it. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. All right, chuck your weights. Downward facing dog. Good. Breathe in and breathe out. Nice. All right, everybody walk to the center of the mat. Have a seat. Baddha Konasana. Press those leg bones out. All right. So we have, how much time do we have left? 5 minutes. Let's do core. All right, so feet are together. You're gonna round forward into that Baddha and press your leg bones down. Keep your weights close by. 2, good, and 1. Nice. All right, seated. Come on up, take your weights here right at your chest, right? Lean back until you sort of have a hinge, right? Where you feel like maybe you're gonna fall back here, right? And then just bring your right leg, just do your toe tap. So you're kind of in that boat toe tap. Now, here's the high setting. The low setting can be here. You can have your arms back here, totally fine, right? Or you can be down your elbows. You're still gonna get it, all right? Raise your arms up and down. 3, 2, 1, good. And then stay here. All right, take your arms out and in and out and in. So toes are down and knees are gonna go wide. You're still challenging your core. Belly's gonna be firm, nice long spine. Try not to round your spine. And then just work on rotation through your shoulder. Knees wide, arms wide. 3, 2, and 1. You got it. All right, let's do obliques, right? Let's sit up for a second and just give ourselves a break. Exhale, let those leg bones press out wide. 3, 2, and 1. All right, come on up to seated. Let's take it down. I'll do obliques another way, okay? All right, so you want to take your weights with you, leave them there. Take your hands to your knees, round your spine, and then extend your arms. And you're gonna take it all the way down really slow. 8, good. We're finishing up strong here, coming into the last, right? Coming into, we're squeezing into across the finish line here. Y'all are doing great. All right, bring your legs up one at a time. Roll out the ankles, point and flex your feet. Roll out your ankles in both directions. All right, good. All right, let's finish up strong with core, y'all. Head off the floor, interlace your hands behind your skull and flex your feet now. Let's take the left leg down and hold, and then the right leg down and hold. Okay, breath in, inhale, switch. Exhale and switch. Inhale, switch. Exhale, blow it out, switch. Inhale, switch. And exhale. Good. Both legs up. Extend your arms up to your toes and pulse up. This is for the upper abdominals, right? Everything else is kind of in cement, and you're just lifting from that upper abdominal right under the chest bone. Just reach for the toes, reach for the toes. 3, 2, 1. Now lift to your highest and hold. Hold, hold, hold. Hold 3, 2, and 1. Place the shoulders down, head down, and feet come down. Good. Breathe in and breathe out. Nice. Right leg goes up, left leg goes back up again. Head up. All right, here we go. Right knee in, left elbow, right knee. And then switch. And then switch. Switch. All right, here's the breathing. Inhale, switch. Exhale, switch. Inhale, switch. Exhale, switch. 2 more, inhale, switch. Exhale, switch. 1 more, inhale. Exhale. Good, and knees come into your chest. Give yourself a big hug, rock side to side. All right, as promised, finishing up with obliques. Here we go. So take your knees to your chest, take both of your legs over, bent knees to the left, and then bring both of your legs over to the right. So notice how my arms are on the floor and I'm holding myself there, and then take your legs over to the left and then to the right. Right, and I try to use your core muscles to lift those legs off the floor and then take them to the other side. Good, keep breathing. 2 and 1. Good. Back to center. Release your left leg out, pull your right knee in, and just round and coil up to that knee. Try to touch your nose to your knee. Hold here. 2, 1, and then switch. Pull your left knee in. Holding here, rounding, coiling, scooping out your belly. 2 and 1, and then head down. Happy baby. Take your arches, rock side to side. You guys made it. 30 minutes. Good work. Fingers at the big toes. You can take a full extended happy baby here, full extended. Stretch out the hamstrings and breathe into the back of the legs. And relax to the earth. Good. Nice. Bring your legs back up, straight up out of the hips. Take your right leg over the top left. Come into eagle legs here and pull the legs towards you. So we just get a little bit of love on the side of the leg. 2 and 1. And then switch. Left leg on top and pull in. Round and coil. 3, 2, and 1. And then release. Good. All right, y'all. Good work. All right, let's head to, well, we're already on the floor. So, but you need to rock and roll yourself up to grab the ball du jour, which is going to be the gold ball. We're going to start with the spine. Good job, everybody. You can sip a little water, just a little bit, because we'll be getting into the belly in a sec. I'm having my coconut water because I'm trying to get electrolytes in. You know, in the wintertime, I do forget about, I don't get thirsty that much, really. I don't think I'm sweating as much as I usually do, so I kind of take it for granted, but it's important that we get the electrolytes in. So coconut water is a great source for that. All right, so let's take gold ball and come into seated. I'm going to move my stuff out of the way. All right, and move. You want to be at the back of your mat. You want to take the ball right to the low back, right there, behind your low belly, the sacrum. Bring your feet hip distance wide. And just begin to round and coil the spine, pressing back through the belly, relaxing your shoulders. And just let yourself come down a minute. Just get yourself back onto the ground, transitioning from a very yang practice to more of a chill out yin. Take a breath in and a breath out. Take a breath in and a breath out. And just connect through. See if you can feel the back hip bone, which is that whole hip crest right against the ball. If you can get present to the bone onto the ball there, pressing back, pulling back through the belly, core's engaged. Take a breath in, expanding your belly, and then exhale and relax. Good. And then just kind of lean back now and imagine you're trying to like wrap your low back around the ball, right? Leaning back on the ball. Even if you have to bring your elbows down, just kind of pull and adjust the ball anywhere you need to feel supported, right? But you're not going to go back. You're just kind of beginning the back bend. So elbows are down and you're letting the ball press into the back. And then it's almost like you're letting your body just take shape over the ball, drape over, relax your shoulders, take a breath in, expand your belly, and a breath out. Pull your belly to the ball as you exhale. Let's do one more. Expand your belly. And then exhale. Pull your belly button towards the spine and then to the ball. And then press yourself back up. Kind of peel the back up. And then scoop your hips up. And then pull your body towards your feet. And then you're going to continue to use your spine as a little guide, right? So staying on that center. Actually, stay on the spinal column. Take a breath in now. And a breath out. So the whole idea here is to fill wherever the ball is, you're breathing right there. Take a breath in, connect. In through the nose, exhale. Pull the belly towards, and then again, bring your arms back and keep your hips on the floor so you have a grounding. And you're just going to imagine again that spine, laying your spine over the top of that ball, right? Not a big move here, just a little. Neck can go back and relax your neck. Letting your neck go. If that feels all right, take a breath in and a breath out. And then chin comes to chest. And then lift your chest up a little. Back up to neutral. Hands behind your knees. Round your spine. Round, round, round. Chin, chest. All the way. Round and scoop. Pull the belly in. Round. The whole time you're pushing into that ball. Stretching the spine. Lift your hips. Scoot your hips to the feet. And you should feel like a kind of a pull tug. It's like you've got that connection. And it's almost like you're pulling and making space in between each one of those vertebrae. So good. Lift your hips and then set your hips back down again. Make even more of a curved spine. Take a breath in. Expand, exhale. Melt back into the ball. Again, now here we should feel a little bit more supported, if not elbows down. And again, you're just going to lay the spine, whatever's available in this spot, onto the ball. Take a breath in, expand the heart, expand the lungs, exhale out. And then chin comes back to chest. Now we're going to add on here the hands behind the head now. Interlace your fingers, place your hands right behind your neck, and then slide up the neck underneath that skull. This is excellent, excellent, excellent. So all day long, tech neck, we're leaning towards the computer, we're leaning towards our phone, we're looking down, whatever we're doing. Typically, we're thrusting our chin forward or we're crunching over in this shape. Now, hold your head, slide your hands under that skull, and then look up and support your skull, support your head. Neutral spine, pull your head away from your shoulders and feel that length there. Look eyes up and then cradle your head as you lean back. Do that same move we just worked on, almost like fish here. You're just doing it like a fish. You're leaning, you're just reclining back, the ball's supporting you, and you're supporting your head as you lengthen the spine, or the cervical spine, the neck. Lift your head away from your shoulders. Now, pull your shoulders away from your head and see if you can feel that. Take a breath into the space. Inhale. Exhale. Keep that length. Just gently traction your head away from your shoulders and then pull the shoulders away from the head. So you're unshrugging your shoulders, lengthening. Take a breath in and a breath out. And then now pull your head forward, Slowly, slowly rounding your spine back again. Lift your hips, scoop your hips up. You have a nice rounded spine, and then pull yourself down. So get yourself where you're really now right behind your chest, and do a little cross fibering. Move your body, move your torso from right to left. And you're going to go from one shoulder blade to the other. And you're just massaging each that area. That's a sweet spot, right? A lot of tension right there lives right there because of what we just talked about. Technology, tension. So when we're stuck here in the middle of our back, we get stuck in our neck. Good. And then settle right there between your shoulder blades. All right, let's just do a little mobility work here. Cradle your head. Just relax. Take your right arm off just free your right arm, and then just inhale your right arm up over your head, and then out to the side, come down to the side of the body, and just inhale, take the arm up, and then down. You can angle your chin towards your chest a little bit. Keep that neck long. Inhale, take the arm up, and exhale, take the arm. So I'm actually looking at my belly too. I want to keep my neck long. Okay. And then just take your arm up. Good. And then back, down, and then just bring your arm right back, hand behind your head. Pull your head forward. You're going to really stretch your neck out here. Pull your head forward, chin to chest. Breathe down that back of neck. Exhale out. The whole time y'all are breathing when I'm talking, yes, just keep your breath patterns going. All right, let's do the other side. Cradle your hands behind your skull. Left arm is going to be free here. You're going to take it over your head and take it down to the side. You can cross it over. So important to just keep our bodies moving in full range of motion. Okay. So things don't get stuck. 2 and 1. Good. And then bring our hands right back behind. Okay. So y'all should be in between your shoulders right now. Just do a little forward, back and forth. Pull yourself towards your feet and towards your head, right? Run right through that channel, that right from your mid shoulders to right on the back of your neck, over the shoulders, that little bump at the top of the shoulder should feel really good. Let's take a glorious fish pose. Just pause right there at shoulders, right between your shoulder blades, not quite as high as shoulder. And you can adjust how it feels good for you. And then now we just take a big fish pose. Just expand. Now your head just drops back this time. Arms are going to go be hot over your head. Extend your arms, extend your legs, point your toes, take a big breath in. Exhale, and then you can draw your arms into goalpost arms, pulling your elbows down, and then inhale those arms right up over the head if you choose. If you want to just lay there, that's fine too. I'm just going to give you a little bit of options here. Drawing your elbows down, you're in goalpost arms, and then you're extending your arms up over, inhaling, and last time, exhale, draw the elbows down. You should feel a nice stretch because you have gravity here working with you. And then inhale. Take your arms up over your head. Just lay here for a second. Take a breath. Be still. Feel the expansion in the chest, in the lungs, in the heart. Just give yourself time and space and grace. And then slide your fingertips behind your skull and pull your head back into neutral. Finish off with the spine here. Just inchworm your way down. Bring the ball right behind your neck and let your head rest on the ball. And you should have that nice stretch lift through the back. Work your shoulders down one at a time to the floor. So just walk your shoulders away from your ears. Same thing we were doing. So the feeling here, if you couldn't get the traction before by pulling your head up, now we work here, same thing. Push the back of your head onto the ball, front of skull to back of skull, the ball to floor, right? So you have that nice, it's like you're pinning the ball down with that front pressure, front weight bearing. And then you're going to work your shoulders away from your ears and keep walking them away. And you want to feel that nice tug lift. This is what really gets the chi, the prana, the life force energy to flow from your brain, creativity through the spinal column, communicating with all of your organs. And just keep walking and looking for opportunities, you guys. Breathe in and breathe out. And then just turn your head to the right and look at your right arm. So as we hold this, this is something you want to think about doing during the day. You know, when you're sitting at your desk, obviously you're not going to be laying down, but you can easily just turn your head to the right. Take your neck in a full range of motion. Turn your head to the right, and now turn your head to the left. The nice thing with the ball is we have a little pillow to roll our skull across, and that is working with our fascia in our skull. You know, our whole skull is covered with connective tissue, with webbing, and it gets you need to bring circulation into your skull. And then turn back to center. All right. And then from here, just slide your hands under your, if you're not all the way down, right? If your neck's not exposed yet, do that. Just keep walking, moving your body down away till you can feel the whole back of your neck. And it's completely exposed, right? And the ball's just behind your skull. And you can give yourself a little massage. Just take your fingertips and massage into your scalp and literally push down with pressure, and the little pads of your fingertips are like your little massagers, and just massage your skull. Go from the beginning of your hairline, right through your hairline, back through your hairline to the ball. Yep. So just simple things you can do, self-care during the day when you get a little bit stressed out and you just want to give yourself, take a break from the blue light. Pull your knees into your chest, cross your ankles, and then cross your ankles in the other way. Crack your toes here. Extend one leg up and then the other. And you can just give yourself a little massage knees, hamstrings, and the inside of the legs. Point flex, point flex. Right. Crack your toes. Internal, external. Bring your heels together and your toes together. Heels together, toes. Heels, toes, heels, toes. Good. Good. Pull your knees in. Chin, chest. You get that nice length through the back of the neck. Slide one hand up and take the ball out with the other. And then just lay your head down and just lay here for a minute. Knees come together, feet wide. And just maybe put the hands down to the ground if you want to feel like you need a little bit more grounding. And then you can flip your palms up if you feel like you need a little bit more opening. And notice the energetics that happen in your body when you do one and then the other. A breath in and a breath out. And just soak this in for a moment. Eyes can be half gaze. With each exhale, just sink into the earth a little bit more. Feel yourself just lying here. Today is a day of transition. And the energy that's around us, we want to get present to. Please breathe. Good. So taking gold ball now, and we'll just bring your knees towards your legs towards you, and just place the gold ball right between your knees. And we'll come into bridge pose. As you lift your hips, you're going to be just pressing, just hold on to the ball. So you don't have to overdo it at all here. Just giving a little bit of action to the inner thighs, and begin to just walk your arms under you as you press your knees together. And just squeeze your hips, squeeze your booty for bridge pose. Now you're really on those shoulders, palms up, and you're going to press down through your heels and then squeeze your knees onto the ball. Pressing down through the heels, squeeze on the ball, and stretch that whole front body out from the hip bones, through the knees, down to the shoulders, creating an inversion here. Take a breath in, breathe into the front body, press from the down into the heels, and then exhale and bring your hips back down. And then gently pull your knees in and bring the ball now in between your feet. And press the feet together. Again, action, inward moving energy, Shamana Vayu, that inward moving, that energy that makes us feel like we're really, wound in and nurtured and supported. Bringing your head up off the floor and just pull and just squeeze your legs and flex your feet and really just press in on that ball. Press in on that ball. Good. And your head's you're kind of in that rounded coiling, pulling yourself into almost like a sit-up. But those legs are just really powerful from your back of your hips up to your feet. Spread the toes, take a breath in and a breath out. And then relax. And you can take the ball out. Good. All right, so let's rock and roll to seated. Pull your knees in. Let's just do a little twist before we get up. Take your knees over to the left side and just slide the ball mid-back and lean back into it and just expand your arms out. So the ball just slides in mid-back, above your hips, below your bra strap, and then you're expanding the arms. And breathe into the ball there, expand right into the back. Exhale and relax. Right, so we're always expanding, breathing into ball, expanding our belly. And then when we relax, we literally surrender, melt right into the ball. Let the body find its way, find the twist, find the expansion. Making space. Take another breath in and a breath out. Roll away from the ball, take the ball out, return to center. Let your spine kind of get neutral. Then do the other side. Knees to the left. Ball slides in mid-back. Then lean back on it. So you roll away from it and then roll back on it. And you can take your other hand and press those legs down if you can go a little bit further without forcing. Belly pulls in, gazing down your left arm. Feel the stretch. And then when you're ready to take an inhale, make that belly soft and fill the belly with air. Inhale. And then totally relax as you exhale. Just melt right into that ball and feel supported. Right? Stabilizing. Letting your feelings just be what they are. And try to step back from your feelings that you're having at any time, really, and just become an observer and know that you are not your feelings, but you're not. It's not who you are. Just observe and let yourself feel. Let yourself go through the process, whatever process you're in, whatever you're dealing with right now. Just let yourself be with it and give yourself grace around it. Relax and breathe. Soften your eyebrows and your forehead and your jaw, right? Really scanning. The more we can scan the body and get present to where the tension is in our bodies, and then let ourselves just let go of it. And just by bringing awareness to it, we can maybe chuckle a little bit and say, wow, I'm holding on too tight. Back to center, take the ball out and bring your legs back to center. And rock and roll. So awareness is just the first step, right? Rock and roll yourself back up to seated. And now you have a choice. You can pop up onto your silver. We're going to do a really nice twist with the legs. Back up on silver or your pearl, whatever you got, or gold, whatever. But we're going to do that sideline twist here that is really nice for the legs and the hips. Sitting up on the right sit bone to start. Okay, left leg's bent, right sit bone, right into it. Lean and just bear weight, right? Get right into it. Just relax into it. Good. And just relax and breathe. And as you close your eyes, sometimes you can just scan the body. Remember, we are the stewards of our body. We are the boss of our bodies. And the more that we can just pay attention to ourselves, we can really avoid a lot of buildup in many ways. So take a breath in and a breath out. And just close your eyes and notice. Noticing awareness, that practice starts with the physical body because it's real, right? You can feel your leg, you can feel your arm. So you get practiced in that, and then you can start looking at your emotions, right? Take a breath in and a breath out. Good. Can you feel yourself sinking down a little bit more, connecting? You're right on the back of that leg bone, and then you're just going to slide your hips over to the left, and the ball's going to start coming out on the right-hand side, and lean your leg bone right in. You're going to release that left leg behind you, right? And you're just coming down on your right elbow to start. There you go. And then just you're kind of getting that leg bone on the ball. That's why I like silver, because it's a little bit more supportive and you can feel, but pearl will do it. Any ball will work with this. All good. And just try to get your leg bone and feel that. And then as your body opens up, we just did a twist to prep it. Just begin to bring your left elbow down. So now you're facing, you've got your ball and you're facing right down the center line there. The bottom leg is extended out and the top leg's extended back behind. And now you're just going to lean and just get your body weight, just let go. See if you can let go. Challenging for many of us, just to let the darn thing go. Release, relax, and breathe. And you can stay right here, or you can slide yourself. You can bring the ball a little bit further down the leg by just moving the body, towards the right side. If you want to just let the ball come down into the side of the leg a little bit more, it's like you're getting in more into your IT band. You can just begin to play around with pulling yourself forward and back, just working across that leg bone, right, into the quad. You can twist yourself a little bit deeper and get into your quad a little bit, and then you can work yourself back into your hamstring, right? So we're cross-fibering across the side of the leg a little bit. Just keep breathing. We're going to take one more breath here. One more breath out. And then move yourself back to the side of your hip if you're down your leg a little bit. So go right back to the side of the hip. And then begin to make your way back up to the back of the leg. So right into that hamstring stretch again. Have a seat. Inhale and exhale. Good. Just bend forward a little bit. You can release your left leg out to the side like a little runner's stretch. Just stretch, just take a breath or two right here. You don't have to, but if you can do that, it'll be nice. And just get a little bit more extension. Point and flex your leg. Breath in and breath out. Good. And then lift your torso up, release your left leg back out, and then just pull yourself right down the front of the ball to the floor. Boom. And take the ball out. And walk your hips. Feel that. Bring yourself into Baddha Konasana. And notice the difference between the right side and the left side. Not just in your hip, but maybe you feel it in your knee. You might feel it in your quad, in your hamstring, right? We just kind of released the rotators. Take a breath in, sit tall, and then take a breath out and fold forward. Good. Let's do the other side. Shake out the legs and slide into hop onto the left sit bone whenever you're ready. If you like that stretch, stay there. That's all right. Go right into your left sit bone. Have a seat, inhaling and exhaling, and just melt. Just let yourself be heavy and melt. Take another breath in and breath out. So if it's been a while since you've rolled, then your body sometimes feels a little stiff, a little resistant. If you roll a couple times a week, then usually you can get right into it a little bit quicker. Your body syncs and connects a little bit quicker. Either way, just give yourself patience and time. If you need it, take a breath in and a breath out. And you're trying to get that feeling, and this is something that you work up to the more you practice, but you try to get that feeling of bone kind of connection with the ball, like so that it's like a bone connection with the ball. You're like getting through the muscle, getting right into bone, leaning, and just see if you can feel the bone. That's kind of the deal. Slide your hips to the right. See if you can feel yourself kind of lifting the glute muscle off to the side. That's we're right there with that glute. We're lifting it. And then you're leaning over to the left side. That right leg's going to just start to work its way out to the side, kind of like the scissor legs. And then when you can, work down to your left elbow. Lean in. And again, we just worked the twist. So we're going to begin to twist towards that side. And as you twist, the body just finds its way. Ball comes to the side of the hip, both elbows down if you can. If not, just do what you can. Take a breath in, bottom legs extended, foot's flexed, top legs behind you. Up on the toes maybe. And think about twisting, okay? Twisting towards the floor, twisting to look down at the floor. Arms are down there supporting you. Take a breath and a breath out. Good. And then just again, whenever you get into these postures, you want to work from that center line, that Samana Vayu energy, the core energy. You want to work deep and then you work out. So you root into the depths of your core, right? And then from your core, you're drawing out. So you power out through your core, down your legs, that's core. Out through the legs, that's core. Through the torso, through the arms, always looking to grab onto that core power and then expand and extend out through the limbs. Staying really powerful. Take a breath in. Nurturing with each inhale, and with each exhale, you just get rid. It's like our little exhaust system. Just let go of we don't even have to know what we're letting go. Just exhale. Be willing. Take a breath. Kind of squeeze your thighs together here too. See if you can feel a little bit more of that. And then when you're ready, begin to transition yourself back up to seated. So try to go back the same way you went out. Just go back the same way, retracing right there. You can get right to the back of your leg now, off sit bone at the back of the leg. Come into that runners for a stretch here, runner stretch. And then here you can, again, always take advantage of lengthening and tractioning. Grab onto your leg bones and pull. You know, you always want to, so when we're tractioning, y'all, wherever the ball is, that's one point. And then you take your bone of what you're working and just traction out to the next joint. And then you're working traction, working flow. Breathe in and breathe out. And relax. And if you find a spot you need to keep working on, then you can do that too. And then from here, we're going to just release forward and slide right down the front of the ball. Yeehaw. Gold ball, finishing up with our favorite exercise, abdominals. Right. Okay. So take your gold ball and we will finish up with just a little bit of this front body stretch because we want to hit everything. And then we will flop to our backs for a Shavasana, a glorious Shavasana. So coming down onto your pubic bone, onto gold. Start to do little circles in both directions. The other direction. Remember that if you don't have gold, you use pearl here, and it can be a little intense. So if you don't have gold, you better tell me. I'll get you a gold ball. Don't want to use silver here. Okay. Take a breath, knees down, expand your belly into the ball. Just relax the back of the hips. Now we're just really starting to bring it down now. You can slump into this. You don't have to hold on. Feet can be flat, knees down, relax. Expand, massage that belly. Balls at the pubic bone. And just take a couple breaths here. Expand. Buddha belly into the ball and then relax. Exhale. Take another breath in. Expand your belly. And then exhale and relax. Scooch down now. So just scoot your body back towards your feet and you're bringing the ball just a little higher. Feel the lift up off that pubic bone a little bit. Push down through the back of your hips. And from here, you can lift your torso up a little bit. Just lift your torso up. You're on your elbows, lifting your torso up. As you inhale, push down through the back of the hips, expand belly. And exhale and relax. Do that one more time. Inhale, lift. And if you want to take it up to upward facing dog, go for it. Otherwise, stay with elbows down. Inhale, expand belly to ball. Exhale. Elbows come down. Nice. Slide yourself to the left. Ball's going to go right into the front of the right hip. Take a long stretch out here, right side, right arm, right leg's extending. This is what I'm talking about now, the power, core power. Pull your belly and feel the core. Now reach out from your belly out to down your arm, down your leg. So not from shoulder, hip, but from the core. Take a breath. Find that core and then exhale and expand. Think about expanding from that solid place in your solar plexus, expanding out through the right arm, right leg. Feel that length, that power, that joy. One more time. Inhale. Fill the belly. Exhale and reach from your knowing and your center, right? That's your willpower right there. 2, 1. Nice. Good. And then bring your right arm back in, right knee down, back to center, go to the left side. Again, identify that middle, your center, and then lean and expand, right? Your knowing, right? What you know, kind of drop what you know, and then let yourself learn more. We should spend our time unlearning, right? All the things that are not true. And get back to our essence, our purity, right? Like when we're kids, learning from our kids, watching them, breathing in, expanding, and reaching out. Feel your belly pull towards the spine when you exhale, and see if you can feel your body release a little bit and relax. Take another breath in. Soft belly, and then exhale, firm belly. Good. And then let's take another breath in one more time. Nice and easy, but full. Full direction, both ways. You're going to exhale. Keep exhaling, keep exhaling, keep exhaling. And then walk your elbows back in. Just drop yourself off the ball and come onto, just let that belly be on the floor. Put the ball at your chest. We'll do one last stretch for the chest. We can't forget this one. Right at center bone, right at your chest bone center, leaning into it. Above breast tissue here usually feels the best. Bring your hands back. And if you want, you can be here, just relax. You can put your chin down on the ball if you just want to chill. And if you want to stretch and make it more active, you can interlace and just expand the arm bones down from the shoulders. You can press forward, put your toes down, push into the ball as you lift your arms and breathe. Open the chest here, open your heart and your mind. Exhale. So I believe the word today was unity, right? Unify. And yoga is what it means. It means to unite all of the parts into one body, one heart, one soul. And so tonight, as we come into this unifying practice together, as we end, as we expand, and as we contract, knowing that's beginning and middle and end, and then we begin again. With each breath, we begin, we find the middle, and then we exhale, and we find the end, and every end is a beginning. And it just continues. Infinity, right, which is the 8 on its side. Take the arms out in front, and you can take the ball out when you're ready and just begin to come into Shavasana. You can flop onto your backs, or you can stay on your belly tonight, whatever feels good for you. You can lay on your side and make a pillow. Eyes can close now. And just begin to scan the body, becoming a witness. Where there is resistance, surround it with breath and love and joy. And know that is enough for now. Come in with simplicity. Extend your awareness into the bodies of other living beings. Feel what those others are feeling. Leave aside your body and its needs. Abandon being so local. Extend your awareness. Day by day, constrictions will loosen as you become attuned to the current of life flowing through us all. Extend your awareness into the bodies of other living beings. Feel what those others are feeling. Leave aside your body and its needs. Abandon being so local. Day by day, constrictions will loosen as you become attuned to the current of life flowing through each and every one of us. Rise when you're ready. Stay as long as you'd like. May you be at peace, may you be a joy, and may you be free of anxiety and fear. Have beautiful dreams, special dreams, and step into your day with love and light and hope. The light in me honors and bows to the divine light in you. Everybody have a beautiful evening. Thank you for this practice. And together we say, as a tribe, namaste. Good night, everyone. Sleep well.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Beautiful.
Thank you, guys. Beautiful evening.